trwało. 47 godzin już, Chryste. O, woda. Woda strzela. Dobra. To teraz tak, mamy... Zobaczyć to... To... Wszystkie wykonałem. Nie wykonałem. Czy na niczym Grek? Do tego nie mam miejsca. 33, a łuk 28. Jak to grać? Jak to grać? To.
There he is. Let's go.
Czyli jednak się zrespili znowu.
Come on. I need to stay hidden.
Where did that come from? Eh?
There's definitely something there.
Chciałbym gubił klatki. Co jest? Jest zero, ale... Chodź jakoś... No, opornie, fuj. Dobra, no, żal. Możesz się pójść. Można popchnięte, ale okej. Dobra, gra.
Just in time.
Aha, trzeba odprowadzić. Spoko. Co? Zajdzie? Nie, bo jest głupi. O, za down. Jeszcze go za rękę może prowadzić. Ty, durnie, chodź. Co za ciemna masa. Jest. A, drzewo się weźmie jeszcze. Drewno, drewno.
There you are! I was starting to think you wouldn't show up.
You!
Hello, Emilko. Long time.
Itor, what's going on? Why are you here?
Of course. He didn't tell you, did he? You've been used, my friend.
Shut up! I'm not here to hear you talk. I'm here to see you die.
You lied to me again! This isn't how friendships work, Itor!
Listen, please. I'm sorry, but you don't know what this man did to me.
That's fucking rich, Hitor. Why don't you tell her the truth?
Shut up, murderer.
What's going on?
Trust me, this man needs to die. I gave you a contract to bring him to me. Do not interfere, and I will reward you well.
I got him out as you asked, so why kill him now? I could have dealt with him if that's what you wanted.
Because I had to see him.
Why?
Because he killed the love of my life.
We both shared guilt in that. But she was my wife!
Your wife?
She wouldn't have died if...
What? If I hadn't caught you? If you hadn't attacked me? If she hadn't tried to stop us? If our blades hadn't struck her down? Who's to blame here?
Despite what either of you did, this won't bring her back.
It will make me feel better.
And that's all that's important to you in the end, isn't it? Easing your conscience.
You think killing him would make you feel better? I guarantee it won't. And it sounds like she wouldn't have wanted either of you to get hurt.
You're right. I'm sorry. Fuck, you're sorry. You destroyed my life that night. But I agree with your friend. Let's just pray we never see each other again.
Why, you?
Let him go. You made the right choice here.
Sometimes we cannot make up for the mistakes of our past. I'm just glad all those years with me didn't rub off on you.
Sometimes we need to move on from the past, like I did from Kefalonia. You have a chance to make a new life. Use it.
No spoko. No i co, 400? Gotówki. No i co teraz? Chyba tylko to zostaje mi do zrobienia. Wszystko inne mam. Tak jakby w miarę. To pozostaje tylko to. No i tak się tepnąć czym trzeba. Kurde, no dziwnie, jakby to źle działało tak.
Goddess of war and does it please you, I wonder, to watch your city on the verge? Do you have my seals yet?
Not yet.
Come back when you do.
Okej,
You've told me enough.
ten ty czeka z tym, Boże. No nie zapomniałem. Typie. To on se poczeka jeszcze. Jak gdyby nie było nic. Exp się przyda zawsze. Kowal przy okazji. Gapienie się w telefon i bieganie w jednym, nie polecam. Teraz tak. Tutaj i trzeba niszczyć. Po prostu to niszczyć. A, nie tak. Ciągle one debilne. O. No jakby to... Nie, dobra, to też nie udaje. Można? Można dodawać, okej. Spoko. Kurde, tu. Takie brzydkie. Tak brzydkie, a takie bonusy. Nie no, jakoś to musi wyglądać. Raczej. To jest zestaw piracki. No ten moment to chyba to. Chociaż... A, jeszcze sprzedawczy. Zniebany hammer, prawda? Niech mnie szlak trafi. Coś stąd. Jak pajac. asasynę. To no dobrze. Dobra. Wygląda spoko. Albo tak. To wygląda normalnie. Zabawa w wygląd najlepsza.
What do you need? I'll see you soon.
Tu mam 16 do asasyna. Tu bym 4 tracił. Ile? Pięć. Ale szanujmy się. Wyglądać musi jakoś postać.
Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me. Cassandra! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help. Your help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my help he needs.
Any Misthios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do is sign my friend's name on a little list.
There has to be a reason Sophanis can't sign the list himself.
Well, he would, but he isn't nearly as able as you are.
Meaning?
Meaning, you have skills he doesn't possess. He'd fail if he tried on his own.
Why Athens? Surely he's a citizen somewhere else already.
Everyone wants to be an Athenian citizen, even if they don't say so. Sophanes has a mind for politics, but can only participate as a citizen.
I didn't realize you had a list of mercenaries you favor. And I'm at the top?
Of course you are. Although, if you ask nicely, I would happily let you be on the bottom.
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and forge his name well enough, of course.
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally. You should have led with that.
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for is near the Agora. Be safe.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh, and another.
Poszedł sobie? A, to jest ten grubas. Dobra.
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
I'll skin you like a deer.
Ogarnął to?
She's there! Die!
I didn't expect to win this easily.
I've spotted you!
A, tu. Prze... Ja się bawię.
Say goodbye! You'll never beat me! I found her! Charge! It'll be quick for Aris!
There. His name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
fajny.
And died bravely too.
Super. Mega.
I should try to stay out of sight.
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Misthios for the job. Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
Next time you want me to do two things, tell me both at the same time.
The second is dependent on the first. I needed to know it was complete. I didn't expect you to get so upset about it.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sophanis' name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect. I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Of course. The witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course. This should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean, is.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
O nie, ja mam dwie niechcące broni.
The witness. There you are. That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with him.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He's persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I want help though, not for him.
I don't care what he's done. You're still going to help me.
I won't help someone who betrayed his men to the enemy for drachmi, and you shouldn't want to either. Men like him don't deserve to live, let alone be citizens like the rest of us. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
You've returned.
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanes deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanes the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
Person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanes a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
Buława. No, 16 koło expo. Jeszcze coś? Jadź.
that impression, the lapdog. I wonder how many scraps Hermippos has
No,
received from
wszędzie.
Cleons. Hermippos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness?
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermippos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermippos should say what he wants?
They're only words. Hermippos should be able to say what he wants.
No matter what he says? What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would escape my spear.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermippos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermippos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermippos is in front of you,
I'm not in...
it almost sounds...
Ha! Me? Envious of...
Wherever Hermippos...
I hope you do.
Ella. Doesn't look like Hermippos is here. I should take a look around. Be careful not to get spotted. This is a lot of money for someone like Hermippos. Explains his residence, at least. Looks like Cleon made notes for Hermippos on his play. Everyone's a writer. A mask from the cult of Cosmos. Hermippos must be a member. What is it? I couldn't find Hermipos, but I did find out something about him. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos.
Then it's no wonder he attached himself so closely to Cleon. Discrediting Pericles and his beliefs in Athens would benefit Hermipos and the cult, I'd imagine.
Hermipos is definitely a problem.
Do you still believe he should say what he wants, Socrates?
I know not what I think, nor what I know.
Ah, yes, you deserve a play of your own.
What is a leader if he hides behind the walls he built himself? Send me fire, storm, or sickness, but bring me justice for my city.
Co? To tyle. Waliło kogoś.
Can I help you with something?
Mighty Misthios, hear me. I am a lowly Athenian and I need your help. You look like the type that can get things done.
I can't guarantee that you'll get what you want, but I can try to help you.
You are too kind, mighty Misthios. It may sound ridiculous, but it is my dream to become a sophist like the great Thrasimachos or the even greater Protagoras, and to leave this lowly life behind.
I get it. What's the issue?
I can't pay for lessons. I am sure I would make a fantastic sophist. And with a mighty Misthios such as yourself being in Athens, this could be my chance to get the drachmae.
So you want me to give you some drachmae?
Will you?
Here, take this.
Gitara. 6000 za nic po prostu. Tylko.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Leave this place!
Dobra.
What are you doing?
I'll root all of you out.
Okej. To. Podczas ataku od tyłu jest. Dobra, może mieć. Pomóż ludziom w pobliżu. Trujący.
Cosmos fights for Athens, and so Athens fights for Cosmos.
Okej. Ma kamieniołom ich w Attyce. Jedyny kamieniołom jest tu. On musiał im... Nie tutaj. Tutaj. On musiał pomóc? Nie wiem, czy mi się chce. Dobra.
That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
Socrates the horse thief. I can almost hear the stories they'll tell. Aristophanes will love this.
Unfortunately, those stories would be entirely fabricated. Although, I would like to see if you believe the story should still be told once you know the truth.
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been contemplating the proper course of action, but I'd like to know what you think is right.
And how should I make my decision?
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide. Can such a crime be justified? It's an interesting thought.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by the stables southwest of here.
If you caught him stealing a horse, what's to say he won't just run away?
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in. I'll let him tell you the rest.
Walk away from here!
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here. That's the thief. You won't escape.
Możesz tak uciekać, czy co? No znam.
Będziesz robił?
Co?
Będziesz robił czy nie?
A, mogę.
Fajnie. Ja.
Tak. Go nie ma, nie? Nie ma. Dobra.
Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me?
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it, or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There's no other option?
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel shame for what I did.
Any reason you picked this specific horse?
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really. Though, I did make sure it wasn't his best horse.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because I had no other choice.
I have enough information to make a decision.
I hope you can understand. Wouldn't you do the same if it was your family? Was there something else?
I have enough.
I hope...
Że doskoczę. O.
Have you decided what should be done?
If he needs the horse more than the man he stole it from, let him keep it. It'll do him more good.
So, determining whether a crime deserves a consequence or reward is dependent on the reasons behind it? An intriguing thought, although I can see how dangerous such thinking might be.
The real question is whether my decision matters at all, or if this was just another test to see what I would do.
There is a good chance it is both, but an equally good chance it is neither.
Now you're not making sense on purpose.
Let me ask you one more thing. If one man kills another in order to save many, can his actions be considered just? Or should the man be punished?
If the action was for a good reason, then he is in the right.
So, in times like these, people like us get to determine the law. Many would believe a murder still deserves consequence.
The people whose lives were saved would disagree.
Then perhaps making choices that affect the most people for good is a correct path. Wouldn't you agree?
Are we done yet? I can't stay here all day.
Of course you can't. It's a luxury few can afford. Even those with the time for it often lack the mental capacity for such things.
Okay.
Nie mam jeszcze jeden. Ja. Masakra. A. Znowu. Scenka.
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that?
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
That isn't right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
They did, and you deserve their help.
I can sense something in you. You're special.
I like to think so.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver mine. He's likely overseeing other slaves like myself.
Have you always been a slave?
Since my youth. I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been sold more than once.
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope, and now it's gone.
Do you often get whipped like that?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes they do it just for fun. I'm not sure how much more I can take.
I'll talk to your master, and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line if you're looking for work.
I'm already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
Give me a moment to explain.
That's close enough to begging for me. Fine. Speak.
There's a man who paid you for his freedom. He'd like you to follow through on that promise.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaedon his freedom.
What is it?
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
You're a member of the cult? If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
Most people prefer to keep their cult status a secret.
You can't do a thing about it if you want to help whatever his name is. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the situation, don't you think?
Phaedon said you already broke your promise once. This better not be another of those times.
Look around. I have plenty of slaves. In exchange for the woman's death, I can let one go.
Why does this woman need to die?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed to know that. Wait, you don't.
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. But if you want your slave friend to go free, it's the only way. One person's freedom is another's demise.
Cassandra! What chance that we should meet
Good
here?
on.
It doesn't really feel like chance.
Ah, so you wish for today's topic to be about fate.
No, not really.
Good, because I had another in mind.
Do I have to leave Attica to be rid of you? It feels like you're everywhere I go.
It is very strange, but to answer your question, yes, leaving Attica would help.
So how much did you overhear?
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth? Do you believe one life is worth more than another?
People aren't equal, even if we wish it were true.
So, you would say, for example, that your life is worth more than another's. Then, would you also say that there are some who are more worthy of life than yourself?
I'm not that naive. There are many who likely deserve life more than me.
So, you would admit that a life's worthiness is dependent on a person's actions and what they have done or can do for the world?
I think I've said enough.
Ah, you're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weary.
That does sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having these conversations with you.
You too, Socrates.
What is it?
I'm not going to kill someone so you'll free Fedon when he should have been already.
Fine. I'll find someone else to kill her, and Fedon will remain my slave. I'll be sure he receives a grand reward for wasting so much of my time.
No, czyli dałoby się go zabić chyba.
The world's better off without him.
O i gitara, zarobiście. Powiedz mi, że to jest ten tylko. Asasyński taki trochę. Brakuje to bonusu do asasynowania jeszcze więcej. Co my tam mamy? Gdzie on jest? Tam jesteś, gościu. Argolita. No dobrze, nie, tam jest duży level. Tam nie idę, nie chce mi się. No to korencję robić, kurde. Korencję, Arkadia. Och, Jezus.
don't see any soldiers here. Only pirates. They must be running the whole island.
Nie zrobię.
Gods have mercy!
You want mercy? Those who trade in slaves anywhere on my island will be marked as slaves themselves, then hauled to Attica and fed to the system they tried to profit from. Get this scum out of my sight. I thought all pirates were slavers. And you are? My name is Cassandra. Well, Cassandra, we're all thought to be murderers too. So, tell me why I shouldn't kill you right here. I was told you're a trader of information. Among other things, yes. I'm looking for someone. Sneaking into my city is a strange way to make a first impression. I needed to speak with you directly. I didn't think your pirates would just let me walk up and knock. Then speak. I'm looking for a woman. She left Sparta when I was a child. I'll need more than that, Cassandra. She has birthmarks on her arm that form the constellation Aquila. Now, that is something I can work with. Just who exactly is this woman? She's my mother. I haven't seen her since I was a child. So, you're on a quest to find your family? Something like that. Then your path is not an easy one. Aspasia's the one who sent me to find you. Aspasia? Now why would she do that? She said you might have information that could help me in my search. You can have anything for the right price. And what is that price? One you can afford, I'm sure.
Co? Co to jest?
Why do you need so much drachmi? I have a city to secure and people to protect. I have no interest in going to war. I just want to make sure the war doesn't come to us.
15,000?
Here, take your drachmi. Nothing feels better than a heavy purse filled with coin. The information I need. How long will it take? I already have it. You do? Your Merini now sails under the name of Finicas. She started as a member of my crew, but we parted ways not too long ago.
I'm leaving soon.
Chaos is your home.
But this isn't my true calling. My purpose.
You might never find what you're looking for, Finicas.
I can't stop until I do.
You are a great pirate.
And you are an even greater friend. Don't forget me.
Ciekawe.
Do you know where she is now? She sailed southeast with her crew in search of a greater calling. She was part of your crew? For a time. Why did she leave? Much too interested in the politics of war. A waste of a good pirate, if you ask me. I haven't heard from her since she left.
Chios is a long way from Sparta. How did your paths cross?
On the sea, long ago. In her, I saw a better life. In me, she found freedom. Together, we own the waves.
I can't believe she was a pirate.
She's the kind of woman who, once she sets her mind to something, gets it done.
Thank you.
Home isn't a place. It's the people you're with. If you don't find what you're looking for, there's a place for you here.
Phinegas. There have to be people who know that name.
Best stay out of sight.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Now you die! Someone over there?
O kurde.
What would you like?
Oh my god. O, włócz nie ma. Oszczep. Kurde, nie jest zły ogólnie. Ale do asasyńskich umiejętności mi to nic nie da. Chyba. Nie wiem. Co, no niby dobre to jest. Cholera. Włócznia też jest spoko. Która? No to mniej wiadomo. Graweruj. O. No dobra, mam 700 tych, więc spoko jeszcze jest. Ale nie. 9 obrażeń z miecza. To chyba jest spoko. Też sama trucizna też spoko jest. Grawerowanek zmienić, dobra. Gitara. Włócznia, wojownik. Obrażenie zdawane włócznią będą spoko. To słabe akurat. O, 15% jak w łeb trafić. Dobrze. Może być. To ja pieniędzy nie mam już. Chyba. Tak? Ja mam golda. O kurde. Tego, żebym się nie spodziewał. A sprzedać co mogę? 19 koła. Dobra. Ulepszmy. Tego chyba nie biorę jeszcze.
My thanks.
Oh, my plans, they're ruined! How will I find it without...
You sound troubled.
I'm trying to steal Xenia a great treasure to celebrate her victory over Chaos, but the directions have been stolen.
And I suppose you want someone to steal them back.
I tried, but they were stolen by the leader of Goresia, who Xenia banished from the city. There's a new truce between them, but no pirate would touch that.
Lucky for you,
I'm no pirate.
Are you saying you'll help me? There's something in it for you if you do.
I suppose I could get your directions.
Poseidon blesses me with good...
So where am I going?
To the other side of the island. You'll find the tablet in the leader's house there. Once you have it, head to the near...
You said the leader's house is...
Yes. To the...
Don't worry.
Xenia will be...
Głupi proszę.
If there's a map, it's in there. They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful.
Gotcha!
I've got her!
Boże, zbudowali. A na przykład takie leszcze. Czyli co? Co? Kosa. No złom. Ale nie sprzedaż.
This must be what she wants.
This all looks so boring.
What are you doing here?
Oh, me? I was just in the area.
What happened to your associate?
He had other business to attend to. Left in a hurry. So I came to meet you.
I see.
Did you get the tablet?
Before I hand over anything, I want my drachmi.
But of course. You're a woman after my own heart, you know.
Thanks. Here's the tablet.
Excellent. Now we can really get to the matter at hand. Let's see what we have here. This is interesting. The treasure is hidden in some Minoan ruins. Ah, but it's underwater.
You can't swim?
I'm a pirate. Of course I can fucking swim. I just don't like sharks.
So you're a coward, not a weakling.
I don't need to swim if I have a reliable mercenary to do it for me.
I might be interested in an adventure.
I can promise you this will be one to remember. Else Poseidon's trident spear me and drag me to the crushing deep.
All right. I suppose I can help you recover your treasure.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Poseidon blesses me with good fortune at last.
So where am I going?
Here. Take this key. It's the gods, no. Must have been the pomegranate I ate earlier. Hurry now. Time's away.
I'll get you what you...
Że świnia mnie atakuje? Co? Halo. Świnia mnie atakowała. A, tu jest na statek, coś się z tym bawi.
shots!
Commander on board!
More speed! Ramming speed! Drop the sail! Attack! Lower the sail! More oars!
Gdzie było to przeklęte wejście tam? Tu. O. O, tutaj.
Increase speed! Ease off! Head for open water! Reduce speed!
Commander leading the helm!
There's much to do, and many unknowns.
Ah, there you are! Climb aboard! Get out of that shark-infested water!
Ściema.
My friend! You are a gift from Poseidon himself.
I try my best.
I'm going to need that artifact from you now.
First, my pay.
I don't think so.
Very funny. Now pay up.
The last laugh is all mine. I'm in the business of double-crossing mercenaries.
I didn't swim through sharks for this.
That was your mistake, not mine.
Deal's off! Now I'll kill you for wasting my time.
You haven't got a chance. Take her out!
I will slaughter you!
Kurde. Nie! Nie! No ja pierdolę, no. Nie ten jebany skill, kurwa. Same zlecenia tam gówno, ja...
The commander is taking the helm!
Slow!
You're released until the commander's return.
Get out of that shark-infested water. My friend, I'm very well. Deals of you. I hope you're enjoying your last fight.
You have no chance.
Halo. Ta łódka sama płynie, ty.
to fire! Attack! Bows ready! Forward!
Jest stream?
A.
Witam bardzo serdecznie.
I need archers!
Don't waste arrows!
Ja wasz ulubiony stream.
Ready! Here!
That's it!
Edytuj plik. Edycja. A tu już możesz kurwa odpalać, panie. Edytuj też. Cennik. Chuj wam tu bez tym cennikiem, panie. Dobra, to inaczej. Tu. Tu. Tu? Nie to, nie to. To. Okej. Teraz. Okej.
This will be easy! Let's do it! Hurry! I need help
Why won't
Jest PDF.
Not for long. Oh, Zeus, hey, this for me.
To wypierdol.
Admit it. You're outmatched. Take that!
I'm impressed on this.
Dobra. Solidź. Zabiłem.
Wypierdol. Tu.
Let me know what you need.
Odpal. Jest. Assasinuch, creeduch. Creeduch.
15 tysięcy za informację.
Co 15 000?
No gotówki.
A. 21, 22, 24, 26, 28.
Zresztą musiał rozmontować już.
Come back anytime.
Kurwa, z trójzębem biega, jebany! Unreal Engine. 34, gonisz mnie już powoli.
A jeszcze kurde gotówkę mi tylko znajdź.
Hmm?
Tylko jeszcze pieniądze mi znajdź, no nie? Już nie mam.
Jak nie masz, jak masz 31?
No zaraz się znowu skończy, moje życie. Maska Mistiosa? Co? O Boże, ale brzydkie. To jest 13 do asasyna, 11 sztyletami, to nie. 10, 18 do asasyna i zatrucie. To jest... Chociaż ja zatrucia nie używam, no ale... Jakbym miał cały set, to może. Dobry temek wojownika. O Jezu, ja tyle w asasynie straciłem teraz. Not good.
Coś się zjebało to. Dobra, maruć to. Panie, gdzie tutaj jest? Formaty. Tu.
Co ćwiczysz?
Edytuję dokumenty.
Co ty pierdolisz?
Ta suka jebie cię na pas. O. Widziałem? Teraz muszę tak.
12 sprawowanie połowy obrażeń wojownika. Pas asasyna, to jest dopiero przedmiot. No, tak się nazywa. Nie ma nic, co by mi dało więcej już. O. Ta klata jest... nie. Pasi mi. Potrzebuję... Obrażenia od asasyna, wojownika, to jest dobre. Tracąc trochę pancerza? Kurde, płaca się. Jak ja to zostawię chyba. To muszę. Niektóre rozwalę już, duplikaty. Po wyglądzie, bo po co mi?
Teraz jak... Okej, dobra. Kitas.
No i co tu jeszcze można zrobić?
Mądrąc!
Więc myślę tutaj. To mi daje tam... nie wiem jakim cudem niby. 2000 więcej. Nie no, to się opłaca. Kurwa, masz 34, ale twój przedmiot, na przykład klata, to 27. I hełm. Śmieszne. O, a ile to może być warte? Artefakt 8 koła.
How can I help you?
I robimy sprzedaj. Wszystkie towary. 8 koła do przodu, tak o. No i fajnie. Przed chwilą tu byłem ogólnie i... coś nowego? No surowca nie ma. No trudno. Zostaje coś ulepszyć jeszcze. Tylko co? Bo ja chcę set. Czy ja właściwie sprzedałem to właśnie teraz? Czy mi się wydaje? Jeżeli ja sobie... Nie. To nie był hełm, ale... Jadu... O, są. Pirackie rękawice. Jak cały set uzbieram, to będzie 15 do asasyna więcej procent zyskili. Więc no, to chcę zrobić set cały z tego.
If I can help you again, let me know.
Ale wygląd co chwilę zmieniam. Takie bogate. O,
Bogactwo. Kurwa.
przed chwilą byłem biedny, a znów jestem bogaty. Jak się żyje. To mnie nie obchodzi, to nie obchodzi. Nie. To dopiero opis. Bądź moim schabowym. Wow. Super. Muszę zobaczyć jedną rzecz. No i nie mam. Dalej. Z rodziny. Jak ja będę oszukany, no nie? Pewnie. Z życie ja nie dostanę.
Chodzi ci o co teraz?
O rodzinę.
A sprawdzałeś ten? Nie na poczcie, tylko w programie?
Nie.
Bo wiesz, na poczcie tylko dostajesz jakby tylko potwierdzenie, że ten... Nawet nie musisz potwierdzać na mailu, żeby to odebrać. Dostajesz z automatu.
Nie wiem, czy widać jeszcze. Widać. Ja może jeszcze spróbuję na Twitchu jednocześnie puszczać live, wiesz?
O kurde.
No.
To musisz tam się zalogować chyba do tej platformy, nie? Żeby jednocześnie tu i tu robić.
Mhm.
No.
No jakoś to muszę ogarnąć, ale no cóż. Czemu tu pisze... Czemu tu pisze...
Co?
Aha, bo to są za darmo, to... Do BFA4 i do Titanfalla coś. Nie no, nie mam ogólnie. Nie dostałem. Skubana szukańca. No. Tak to już by się zagrało tą FIFA 20, no nie? Nie no.
What do you need?
Is this a bad time?
Every time's a bad time. There's too much work and not enough people to do it. But I'm the only person who cares about that. Wait, did Xenia send you?
She said you'd have work for me.
Well, thank Poseidon. Finally, someone competent to help. Ships are pushing into our territory and testing us. Xenia wants to send a message to make sure people understand who owns this little part of the Aegean.
What kind of message do you want to send?
Sinking some ships while flying her colors should do the trick.
That's one way to do it.
We're still pirates. We've a reputation to uphold in these waters. And nothing says, respect me, like a bit of blood spilling.
Sounds to me like you're weakening the competition. Chaos not big enough for your ambitions?
If we're going to take more territory, we wouldn't be hiring the likes of you. We'd do it ourselves. Best way to prevent an attack is to strike first.
No arguments here. I'll sink the ships for you. What am I targeting?
Destroy a few ships from Sparta, a few from Athens, and a few bandit ones too.
That's a lot of ship sinking.
Just make sure you're flying Xenia's colors when you do the sinking. I'll pay you well to ensure the message is understood. Sails need repair, 3 broken oars on the top level, 2 on the second level, cracked spar. Oh, never a day's rest.
No, dostaję statek.
Podwodna grota to jest? Lol. Nie widziałem. Jak ja to pominąłem niby? Niemożliwe. Błąd jakiś gry czy coś na pewno. Okej. Wywieź barwy jednak swoim statów. Ta. Zasraj się. Mogę coś ulepszyć? Dużo drewna. Ciągle chcą. Jeszcze ten poziom będzie na maksa. 14 000? O Jezus. No drogo. No. Tak troszkę. Po 2 statki z każdego rodzaju, co?
A nie, ale już ci się to zwróci, jak będziesz miał fabularną bitwę. Jak cię 4 statki legendarne będą napierdalać.
Dobrze, co? Nie, nie zasmucę już. Będę się bawił w tego.
Kurczę, jeszcze to miało chyba sens bardziej. Nie mogę sobie naprawić statek.
To też to działa, nie? I zrobimy tak. Dupę. nie pykło?
Ready to shoot!
200 drachm. 2 spartańskie, niezależne.
Arrows at the ready!
Co to jest? A to jest... A, to jest może niezależne.
Rowers! Go! Let's move it!
Ale damage walnąłem.
Archers! Get ready!
Ale... Dobra, to nie był niezależny statek, to na pewno. Tam są pirackie. Spartańskie. Tam jest ta sowa. A, my jesteśmy małego tam nie. Chociaż... Czemu to wiesz? To tak?
Rowers! To your
Tak, to
oars!
jest spartańskie. Chociaż na papierze trzeba.
We've reached full speed! Increase speed!
Może to niespokojne może. Nosi.
Kliknij sobie X.
Ale zaboli szarżą pewnie.
Lower the oars! More speed! We're at full speed! We've got arrows incoming! We're ready! We're about to fire! Arrows incoming! Spears at the ready! Go! Release now!
No halo. Zgadnijcie.
The commander's leaving the helm.
There's much to do, and many unknowns around the prison.
No nie przetrwam.
Increase speed!
No tam coś większego płynie. Ach, będzie masno. Ty mówisz jak podpalone się używa?
Górnym prawym.
Tylko że ja ten...
Nie masz podpalony.
No muszę myśleć... Nie wiem co są.
No tam to musisz mieć ten z węglem.
Tak. Stać mnie? Stać mnie, na jeden. Na drugi.
Wait here, commander. Welcome back, commander.
Jest, co to jest? Spartański toles.
Here we go!
No tak, rany.
Ready your bow!
No go nie ruszyło.
Hit them with your spear! Set fire to... Archers! Forward!
We missed. That was a perfect hit. Now set to fire.
Finish!
Then set to fire, Adam. We're firing arrows.
Go!
Prepare for enemy fire.
Pirackie.
Take cover.
Head for overwater!
A, niezależne, to pirackie.
Let's move! Sailing speed!
Nie wiem gdzie są znaki. Po drugiej stronie wyspy to może.
Out of sight, out of...
Nie wiem co to jest, ale to da zobaczyć.
Get the oars out! Oars in! Full sail!
We'll wait for the commander's return.
Night Scarp, fajnie. Szerekiny tylko do tego. Ja nie wiem. Tylko, że ja potrzebuję moim wzrokiem orła to zrobić. Jeden. Drugi. O, to może jest tu za głęboko. Chociaż... Nie wiem, zaczynam. O, może się udać. Barbarzyńców, ty. Co to było? Ciekawe. Nagolenniki asasyny. Bierę. Dobra, spadamy z tym, bo zaraz powietrze się skończy. Nie będę już jak ryba w wodzie. Powietrze skończy. A, to wieloryb tam płynie. Fajnie. Oczywiście. Zobaczmy ta... Zamiast spartańskich barbarzyńców dać? Ciekaw jestem, co będzie jako fioletowe tutaj. Albo legendarna. Z wyglądów. Wszystko, co podpalone, ma więcej obrażeń.
Legendarne chyba może zdobyć na arenie, pokonując wszystkich bossów. Wtedy chyba dostanie
barbarzyńców, jak to wygląda, jestem ciekaw.
Ustaw se babki, jak masz.
Nie mam.
A mi śpiewają wszystkie babki na statku.
Okej, to tracę. Tracę do asasyna lekko, ale... No, niech będzie już.
Awaiting your orders, Commander.
Kurde, szukaj teraz to pirackie. Jak tu mi brakuje lunety, no nie?
A nie ma pod jakimś guzikiem?
Tu czasach nie myślimy jeszcze czegoś takiego. To jest czarna. Chociaż ty, czarna? Jest czerwona. To jest kurde.
Ale co?
Lawa. Co masz tam?
Czarno-czerwony.
No, teraz być. Jak piracka wygląda. Pajac wpływał, szukał terenu. No to jest spartańska. Yes. Ho, ho, ho. I teraz szukaj, no nie? Teraz szukaj. Nie wiem. Będę płynął tam, w taką kierunku zadania przykład. Może znajdę. to chyba nie będzie. Odkryłem coś? Woda? Nie. Tak, lol, wodę odkryłem. Kto by pomyślał, no nie? Kurczę.
No, odkrył wodę. Jaka ona jest?
Ciemna.
Mokra? Cicho ciemny.
Dobra, może zatopię ten mały, to może zaliczy. Nie no. To jest nic.
Znajdź, zniszcz pirackie statki.
No, jeszcze znajdź tak. No. Jakie morze głupie. Mogę być spokojniejsze teraz. No i co to jest przede mną? Przydałaby się tego fenomenu. To pirackie? Tak, to są... Jak nie pirackie, to ja nie wiem, ale...
Ready yours! Raise oars! Ready the oars!
If I may, Commander,
Tak, nie lubię moich... Bożeż to...
They are heading straight for us!
Make them burn!
Look for ammo! Enemy set to fire!
Full power!
Take fire on us!
I need archers! Archers! Ready!
Coming right at us!
Throw your spear!
Enemy is about to do!
Fire the volley! Get the fire! Ready arrows! Release! Let's make them burn!
Nie, zaraz do dżungli.
Archers, take your marks! Shoot when ready!
Enemy fire imminent!
Speed up!
To jest robię mordosz.
Nothing to worry about now.
Ej, ten statek 32
Heavily
level
armed,
to
sure we are ready to attack.
z motorem to mnie nie zadowala, naprawdę. Kurde. Chyba sobie grzeczny. Już on skończył. Jak te piraki? Nie wyglądają tak źle, chyba.
Bows ready! Everyone to battle positions!
Jak to rozwalamy. Więcej tego pomysłu. Nie, to...
Burn them!
Nie no, rąby nam to naprawdę.
We need to watch those fire attacks! Watch for those arrows! Commander, they're trying to grab us! They're set to fire on us!
Blue spear! Now!
We're ready!
Spear volley!
Enemy set to fire! Arrows!
Archers to the front!
Perfect hit, Commander!
Increase speed!
We need to fire now! They're about to fire!
Archers! We need to get them!
In position! He fires on us! We are not in safe, Commander!
Someone! Now! Ready your bows!
They bring their weapons! Ship's coming!
No, ledwo ty, ledwo.
A używasz bronienia się?
Mało, szczerze, mało.
Wtedy obrywa ten, nie?
Wiem. Ale żeby się chciało jeszcze, nie?
No, będziesz tego używał. Też tak mówię, a po chuj to używasz.
Zwykło na kręcie taka światostrofa. To wykopać muszę. No mój statek go wrzuciłem, ty. Mój statek. Jak to się robi? O, są umiejętności. Na swój statek własny wykopać przeciwnika. Wygląd szkarłatny świt. Może być zacny. A nie, to mamy wygląd normalny, dobra, błąd. Chimera... Szkarłatna.
We need reinforcements!
Dobra, inaczej. Nie płynę na tą wyspę. Chociaż...
No one's there! Raise the sail!
They're ready to fire!
Ready to shoot! One! And throw! Let's see them burn! Release now! More speed! We're moving now! Get that sail down!
Było do mnie, czy co?
Nie. O. Ten też chyba mam taki biały, ale wolę ten czarno-czerwony.
Chimera ładnie wygląda, biały. Ten szkarłatny taki mech. To jest niebieskie w ogóle. Galeon ośmiornicy. Brzydki. Tych majstrów bym musiał ulepszyć. Z włóczniami. Na maksa od razu. Nie ma co się pierdolić.
Kurwa jebany.
Już
Nawet
drewna
tam
nie
śniegu
ma.
Commander's left the helm! You're released!
Teraz wykonujesz szczyty na drewnie, to już jest źle. Na tej wyspie
Get that sail up!
Co nie szkoda.
Co?
No fajnie jakby pływał już statkiem Ezio.
Tam, w takiej starej części jeszcze.
Slow the rowers!
No, może jeszcze jak jedynka, co? Skok do wody kończył się ten śmiercią. Bo Alta jedyny potrafił pływać. No, bardziej ten animus nie był przygotowany pod to.
No, spokojnie, ale...
I know the situation doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. We're fucking marooned.
Can't blame me for the rocks.
You're the captain. We fucking blame you for
No,
crashing.
mało masz tutaj do zabicia. Oj.
My God, help me! Get it over!
Thank you.
Ale
Knowingly or not, you've just saved my life.
And was it worth saving?
Get me back to Chaos, and I'll pay you handsomely.
We'd better get you to my ship then.
Chyba wiem, co to jest.
No jeden mnie już ten okradł. Znaczy nie chciała mnie zapłacić. I to zginęło sobie. No, nie ma nic ważniejszego niż moje pieniądze. Ten. No, nawet się ustawiłem w miarę. Wieloryb, kac. Strzelne.
Będziesz
Co?
robił
Przeszuka?
ten? Wieloryba jak w czwórce?
Torba tu jest, ty. Z 5 golda. Inna załoga, inna piosenka jest, no nie? Ogólnie.
No, ja mam akurat babki tylko ten na
Ty
moim
jeszcze-
statku i one tylko śpiewają.
Jeszcze się dowiem skąd masz to okej. Okej.
Ja mam dwie lub chyba dwie załogi spotkane.
Go back to Chaos. Sure, Senya will be angry that we don't have provisions.
Chaos to tutaj, tak, tutaj. I port mam tu.
Why is the Miltos so important?
What kind of pirate are you? It's nearly as valuable as gold!
Mówisz, że z białym masz, o to chodziło cię ten.
Co z białym?
Jak wybierałem kolor tego. Czy wygląd statku. Chodziło cię całą... Nie powiedzieć.
Ja mam akurat ten czarno-czerwony.
Czekaj, która to muzyka jest spoko? Ci śpiewają chyba... Nie wiem, albo to byli ateńscy chyba. Barbarzyńcy... Kiepskie dosyć.
Pull up here!
Gdzie są typu? Zostawione. Tu jest z tyłu. No, ziomek nie chce iść tam zewnątrz, co? Chodź ty, boisz się? No chodź. Aha. To fajnie on siedzi, ty. To fajnie.
No siedzi, co ty chcesz.
No. Jeszcze by się ruszył, a nie zgliczował tutaj.
Daj mu spokój. Chłopak przychodził traumę czy coś. Może mam hemoroida, co?
Ale ty. No tak, no ja no nie chcę się ruszyć, ty.
Może ma hemoroida i nie chce ten. Siadać na dół.
Teraz mi się dopiero Nie. Co jest?
No wejdź na statek. A nie. Ty już dopłynęłeś do miejsca, gdzie miałeś go odstawić, czy jak?
No, ty... No chyba, że z drugiej
Nie,
strony.
400 coś metrów. O,
Ja pierdolę, że też mnie kurwa różnica w kurcie, ty.
Ready to sail!
Nice to see you, Commander.
speed! Keep up the speed!
We can pull away again after the rowers catch their breath.
Ours in position!
Jeszcze punkt wybrać muszę.
Rowers, rowers can't speed this up.
Sails down! Ship the oar!
Dwa tygodnie na raz będę Ktoś też jest dobry sposób, że mogę się tu tepnąć po prostu. To kurczę tak czyścić.
Tak.
Increase speed! Speed up! Shipboard! Sails up! Now! Prepare to dock!
Gotarzys!
That's not what I expected.
Gotarzys! I thought I lost you this time. Where is your ship?
Był nieostrożny, stracista.
He sailed too close to the shore. The ship got caught on the rocks.
We were in the middle of a raging battle.
Malaka. What's important is that you're alive, brother.
He's your brother?
It would be easier if he wasn't. What happened to the crew?
Those dogs turned on me. If it wasn't for this Mystios.
He would be dead.
Then you will be rewarded, Mystios.
Gotarzys promised a reward. A substantial one, if I remember it right.
Pay her then.
Me? But you're the one who... Fine.
Come with me, stupid brother. Thank you, Cassandra. Family is family, and for his life, I thank you.
Skarb kapitana.
Tom tutaj można przeruchać.
Good luck with your search.
Kurde, no chodź gadać, a nie.
Ale musisz wykonać danie chyba z 4 albo 5 misji.
Czekaj. Dane jedno jeszcze tutaj. Może się zgodzi. Czekaj. Dobra, wrócę maleńko. Zaraz tam wrócę spokojnie. Zacznij się pocić lepiej. Znaczy co? Szybić zaczęli. Z kim
Welcome, Mystios.
Świetna wyspa. Nie.
Thanks for looting.
Τέλος και έτρεξα!
Dobra. Pluję na nich, bo zaraz się znowu cała armia na mnie rzuci. Bez powodu. Ja tylko 4 zabiję.
Yes?
What kind of message do you want to send?
Sinking some ships while flying her color?
That's one way to...
We're still pirates.
Sounds to me like you're...
If we're going to take more territory, we wouldn't be hiring the like...
No argument. I've sunk the ship.
I knew I liked you. Xenia will be pleased that her waters are back under her control.
Flattery is fine, but I'm here for the bounty.
Of course. Thanks for taking care of those sheep, Mistios. Thanks for taking care of those sheep, Mistios.
Tam była jeszcze jedna kwestia, ty. Co ja pomyślałem? To powiesz. Tam była jedna kwestia jeszcze, ale... Teraz pójdę do niej, bo nie mam to więcej misji przynajmniej. No, będzie ta krowa? To jest to.
Good luck with your search.
Kurde, no nie chcę się bzykać. A już zrobiłem wszystkie zadania, jakie miałem. Trudno. Jeszcze jedna jaskinia, będę miał ten. Patrzymy wyspę. Jezu, ja mam tu questów, ty. Ja pierdolę. 5 ateńskich statków mam do zniszczenia. Bitwy dla Atentów. Łe, majster, nie fajnie. Ale taka zrobiona tutaj, no. Cała jebnięta. Tam mam do teleportacji, nie będę jeszcze. To teraz tak. Te wyspy. Wszystkie nawet bym mógł lecieć. Chuj wie. Nie wiem, którędy iść teraz. Najlepiej. Do góry? No nie.
No rób sobie tam blisko ciebie czy coś. Jak na twój level. Czekaj, za chwilę będę.
No. On mógł to popłynąć, nie wiem. Delos. Ale też jest Koryncja tutaj. Arkadia może i nie. Koryncja i Argonida, dobra. I Hydra. Meleus. Ja pierdolę. Dużo tego. Ale to sobie poczekam. To sobie pewnie poczekać następnego razu.